Hey guys, welcome to my workshop. Today's quick tip video, I wanted to talk to you about screws. So in my trade, we use a lot of screws. I do heating, air conditioning, and a lot of times we are making holes, putting screws into boards to try to make platforms, different things like that. And we've always gravitated towards drywall screws. And in matter of fact, most of your woodworkers on YouTube, you'll even notice drywall screws are most commonly used. But unfortunately, they're not really the best type of screw. And I recently made a change, both at work and in my workshop, to a different type of screw that honestly cost about the same, but I feel like they're much better. So what I've switched to is what some people call deck screws. They're also called torque screws. And if you look at the tip, it's a star, and it uses a pointed point like this. They come in a couple very different sizes, but I use one that works really good, and I've got a lot of different screws, but it grabs really nice and tight. And that's one of the big reasons why I went with this, because a lot of times even a Phillips head, like a drywall screw, tends to want to slip a little bit more. You have a chance at the thing slipping, or even if you slip too many times, stripping and messing up the tip. As you can tell, this tip is a little mangled. Whereas using this, you have a much lower chance at ever stripping that. Another thing to point out is the shaft. The shaft on a drywall screw is a little narrower. The shaft on a torque screw is actually a little bit better. They're stronger, they're thicker, they're made with a better material. The tensile strength of these heads are very different. This will snap long before this one will snap. In fact, a lot of times you have to be careful because you can sink this into the wood too far. Another thing to point out is the tips. Obviously, a drywall screw just comes to a point, and the threads of the screw go all the way to the end. As you can tell on this construction screw, there's actually a cut, and what that allows you to do is it actually self taps a hole as you begin to drill, so you really don't have to worry about pre-drilling holes for different things. So like I've said, I've made the switch to using these screws over the drywall screws because they're just much better. They're not much more expensive, and you get a better grip. I just personally really like them a lot. I've used them to do all of the cabinets here in my workshop. So that's my quick tip for you today. Maybe buy a box at Lowe's or Home Depot, give it a try, see what you think, and if you like it, let me know. But I do hope that you maybe find that it's something helpful to do, especially if you have a lot of problems splitting wood when you're putting a screw in. So anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.